Hello everybody, I am Elio, and let us continue playing Rayman 3 for the GBA. So here we are in the Underlands, Act 5, and we've got small blue lums instead of giant blue lums like the last level, and these smaller ones, as you can see, and as I've previously mentioned, have a time limit on how long you can fly for, so gotta be careful of that during here. This is where the Underlands really starts getting hard. Kind of emphasize the hard there. Anyways, so you gotta do daring stuff like this, collect lums and cages in midair. Alright. And there's plenty of these switches here which you've gotta hit to be able to move the cages! Wow, I actually made that. Got a couple of close calls in here. If that's not a preview to what's coming up, I don't know what is, because this is the part where I'll probably die the most. And it might be one of the longest parts, too. Just because of, I intend to get all of the, I intend to recover all the lums from World 2 in this part, eventually, so. Whoa, collect that blue lum. I think the idea is, just keep going, and don't spend pretty much any time dawdling, otherwise you'll die. And that's not fun. No, you don't punch me, fool. If you punch them in the right pattern, then you can get them to fall in the lava and they die instantly. Then again, if by that point they'll have only one hit point left, so not sure what the point is. It's funny, that's what the point is. Alright, not gonna end up having a fly power. I was about to say firepower! It's interesting, I don't think I've mentioned this, the background when you approach lava, it's got sort of a fire effect going on if you look. So you kind of know when you're approaching the lava, so you don't end up dying. And green lum, thank goodness. Thank the almighty Policus. Yes, I made that reference from Rayman 2. And now, more blue lum happiness. Except blue is supposed to emphasize sadness in terms of colors, I guess. I think it emphasizes something else, like happiness. No, that's more yellow, in my opinion. Green, envy, purple. No, purple was envy. What was green then? Jealousy? Envy and jealousy is the same thing. Why did I get started on colors? I was thinking of red then, and red being anger, and then it reminded me of Rayman's hoodie, if you look. Rayman has a hoodie, and it's so awesome. The reason Rayman's awesome is because his first game, Rayman, originally... Ooh, don't want to miss that, lum. Originally came out in 1995, which is the year of my birth, so I feel super happy. And I also read that he got awards for the best new character. Oh no. I missed one. Great. Can I just die? Kill me, please! Thank you! Believe it was right. Whoa! Here, past the black lums. Yep, right under here as I fall. Alright, so now we're just gonna get to the end of the level. Good times, how wonderful. Alright, level done. So now I'll move on from the Underlands. Further continue in the Magmacosm. Interesting background there, it's very green. And now we move on to Boulder Brick. This level is, beginningly, very awesome, because it's pretty much based on the awesome level from Rayman 2, where you basically just keep running. Everything is collapsing, everything is exploding, and you've just got to move fast. And I love it. So adrenaline filled, and you've got rockets to jump over too, and it's all around a crazy time. What annoys me about this level is what comes up in the second act. Probably the most jerkish lums to obtain in the game. And you've also got purple lums to do the stuff with. Anyways, lums down here, which the way you're supposed to get these, I think it's intended, you go onto that little mushroomish platform, wooden, and then just drop down. You can actually run across the bridge and then run really quick back, which is how I used to get it, but that way I think is safer. For goodness, I got the green lump. And again, I only have 1 life left, so I don't particularly want to be dying again, because that would make the checkpoint useless. Whee! And we have green slime, that's not good. Alright, back to the green slime. I do believe I made it sound like the green slime was bad, but actually the green slime's pretty awesome. It allows you to slide like this. Mario, Rayman goes into sort of a Superman pose as he flies through the air. You're gonna jump from the very edge to be able to make some of these jumps to the purple lumps. Whoa! Rockets and the stuff and the firing and the pirates, they're not fun! I do not have chortles. Die, pirates. They're fools. And one more's gotta get in my way before the end. Haha. And there are 3 more lums, which are blocked by a cage, which I didn't actually point out, but I did. I did in the image, but not particularly in the commentary, of course. Right, so the second act. I have a beef with this second act, which we'll see later. And I don't want to talk completely about it yet, so let's talk about the background. We have several pipes and we have several walls, and we have pipes going through them and windmills. It's rather a crazy background, and we do have more rain, which is always fun and dramatic. Gotta get that cage along the way. Gotta get them all. It's really just a gotta catch them all type of game, isn't it? Whoa, dude, calm down. I want to be able to get those lums up there. You're a fool. Be a Superman. Be a regular Superman. I know your name's Rayman, but roll with me here. Hey. Excuse me. Hello. I'm trying to jump. I know you've done Mario, but could you please try? This ball. Thank goodness I was considering dying there just to be able to get the right jump off. Jesus. Alright, it's coming up those lums I mentioned. Yeah, here it is. You gotta jump from platform to platform to platform, stay at the very end of this one, and then jump. And if you see over there, there's a one more platform that wasn't there before. You've got to make that appear by going back and forth on the previous platforms, and then perform it and grab onto the edge, and then get on that, and then perform a tricky jump from that onto it, and then from there, it's alright. But boy, is that hard to A, figure out, and then B, trigger off. But I'm surprised I managed to do it on the first try. Pirates, you fools! Get out of my way. I don't get these sometimes. Sometimes it seems like they have 4 hits, but sometimes they have 5. I think they're supposed to take 5 hits, except sometimes I just hit them 3 times, because I punch so fast. Areas here, which it looks like you should be able to go up, but nah, you don't. We have more green slime, which will slide off, and that's the last lum, and we've already got the 1 cage of this act. Don't you be firing your lasers at me! Just die already! These pirates, these green pirates, I probably hate the most out of the game. Jump! Alright. Alright, set off these rockets one at a time. And you've got to shove one last pirate in. Well, you know what? I'll ignore you. I'll just go and finish the level. Alright, from Boulder Brink. There are 3 more in that level, but again, that was from the bridge thing we got to break. So now, we got a boss fight. Here we are in Den of Rocky, and see if I can concentrate this first phase here. He shoots 1 pillar up, 5 pillar up at a time. You want to stay to the far left, and that's where he'll place the 1 pillar, and it's easier to avoid after that. You're able, you see smoke as to where the 5 pillars are going to show up. You can make a similar approach with the second phase here by staying to the right and then just jumping left. This boss is sort of like, sort of based on, actually. Whoa, calm down, dude. Sort of based on the boss from the third Sanctuary in Rayman 2. Very much like him. Alright, for this phase, I just run around like crazy and hope that I get to the right position in time. And I don't jump, because then I get all panicky and I'll just flutter around all over the place. Alright, and one last hit, and there we go. Yeah, sort of like the boss from Rayman 2 with... except you actually use the flying ability to beat him instead of him knocking out of you like in Rayman 2. Speaking of abilities, we're gonna get a new one, thanks to Lai here. Rayman indeed. And to give us the power of body barrel rolling or something. Yes, we jump in the air and press R to be able to do this and break the ground, the wooden ground. So now that we have these two abilities we've got in Magmacosm, I'm going to be going back to World 2 and finding, well, no need to find, just get those last few lums in Haunted Dreams. So having to start with, well, I'll just see you in the first level I end up in. So I guess the first one we're going to is Vinegar Wastes. Now there's a super cool trick to this. Well, not a super cool trick. Well, the lums are down here, just for a start. And life, that's very nice. Now remember how I mentioned that you have to leave the level in order to be able to save the lums? Well, yes, you do have to leave it, but you don't entirely... It's not entirely true to have to finish it. Instead here... what you can do is you can fly your way across here a little bit and kill pirates very quickly, apparently, and drop down here and touch the arrow to just leave the level, and your lums are saved. So you don't have to go through the entirety of the level. See, you've got 45 out of 45 now. So now, the only lums we've got left are about 4 lums in the second act of Pikmin Passage, so I'll see you there. Alright, so here we are, second act of Pikmin Passage. Now, if we turn around, we have a blue lum here, which we'll be using to get that cage, and 4 lums in total, but only nothing left, haha! See what I did there? So, now we've just got to complete the strange and cruel and unusual punishment of a task of finishing this level. See when I have. I didn't die too many times in that level. I did die twice in the first act. But here we are. He's going... this... keep thinking Murphy is his name. He's going to give us a Mega Havoc level. Mega Havoc 2. Now, fair warning. This is all barrel stuff. And in my recent playthrough of the game, this is the level which I died the most, so... yes, more than any other Mega Havoc stage too, so... let's hope... I think I've actually already missed a lum back there. Well, I died anyway, so it doesn't matter. I like the way he's just like, go, in the beginning. Yeah. What the... What? Wow. I made it and I've only got 1 life left, isn't that great? I was thinking of saying cue the death montage too, but it doesn't particularly matter now. But there is quite a bit in between the barrel sections, so don't have to worry too much. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me, you've got to do that. Do anything, but no, what? No! What use is an extra lum when I'm just going to... extra life when I'm just going to lose it? Alright, swing-a-majig. Flying balls, we don't really need to avoid them, we just fly over them. Whoa, okay, green lum, thank goodness. What use is it going to be, though? I'm just going to die in like 10 seconds. More slipping and sliding. I do remember there is another barrel section, so be fearful of when that time comes. But for now, we've got more purple lump swing. I didn't think I was going to make that then. It must be here, surely. We've got 5 lumps left, and I still do remember. Oh, you're tricky there. Make me have to punch a hole through your defenses. I was trying to use the C-stick then to change the camera. Silly sunshine and... What? That's the end? Okay, I thought there was more to it than that. I thought there was a whole nother barrel section to go. Well, on that bombshell, I am ending this part of Rayman Free off here, so... See you next time when we'll continue World Free of Magmacosm. Well, just World Free, which is Magmacosm, but just... End!